Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's our mini angel workshop with messages from the angels. We have a beautiful, beautiful array of messages from the angels, from myself. I've channeled some messages, and then we have Tamari. She's going to share her messages. And then we have Shelly, who's going to do a little meditation activation for us afterwards. So we have lots of really great information in regards to what the angels are saying to us about the money situation on the planet right now. There is an intensity, a fire burning, and the way that they represented it to me, and Chris, please forgive my drawing, even though I'm an artist. There is, so it's like this forest, right? And right now the money situation on the planet is all the resources that are taken up are from the big trees. They've grown up and they've taken over the forest, and the little bushes and the undergrowth can't really get a lot of the resources because the big trees are really taking up space, and they have they've been growing for a long time, and that's wonderful. But as Mother Nature always does, she likes to equalize everything and balance everything out. And so what's happening is there in the forest, a fire, Mother Nature creates a fire and actually takes down these big conglomerates. You could imagine these as big, huge conglomerate businesses in the world today, and they're being taken down. And as a result of that, in a fire in a forest, what happens is that they become snags, they become burnt trees, and then they become homes for new inhabitants. If you've ever seen a tree that's burnt down, they have bugs and birds and all kinds of other creatures that make homes out of these stumps. And then what happens is the resources, the water and the sun, is reallocated, and the nutrients in the air, it's all reallocated to a completely different, diverse set of animals and plants. And actually there's a special seed in cones that are only open in the intensity of fire. And for me, it was kind of like this awareness that us as starseeds, we are opening our magic, we're opening out whatever we came here with our mission to do on Earth. We've been seeded, we're seeding this new forest that is about to birth itself on the planet. And there's so much really powerful movement that's happening. So we're in this precipice right now. Last week I talked about how we're going from the dark prison planet to the light planet, and then now it's that, what are we in between? We're letting that purge, we're letting that fire burn through our society, and we're letting all of that cleanse itself as we start to seed what our missions are in this new earth. And one of the things that became really clear for me when they were talking is this reference to benevolence. We have a history to ourselves. We have a knowingness of our sense of magic. A lot of us have information that has come through us from other experiences, and that power, that galactic information, is what we're here to do in the world. We're supposed to bring that mission, um, and the the passion that we have is because we've learned all this information on others, in other dimensions, in other experiences of ourselves, a past life and galactic selves. We are bringing all of that into the now, and we're choosing different timelines within this physical realm, within this human experience, and we're bringing that magic into this new seeding of this new forest that is about to kind of really establish itself. So the monetary system here on the planet is being deconstructed so it can be reconstructed. And so we're in that wobble part of where do we fit in? And a lot of us have created, myself included, I created a multi-million-dollar real estate firm, and it collapsed in the knowing that I really wanted internal wealth, not this external wealth. I wanted to be able to create this knowing that nobody could take my joy and my happiness away. So as long as I was pinning my happiness and my joy to an outside experience, to my bank account, I was constantly being manipulated emotionally by the numbers. And so this invitation is for us to lean into love. The love is the new currency of the planet. We've gone from this really intense fear and manipulation and scarcity model to this more loving and benevolent way of being able to exchange our resources. So the forest kind of gave me a really great imagery of how the resources are going to be reallocated. Because if you've got all these tall trees and they're sucking up all the sunlight and all the water, then there's not a lot of availability for resources. But if that changes, if Mother Nature comes in and changes the order of things, then the so-called little trees, the more diverse trees, have availability to spring up and have more of those resources available, and then be creative with the new way that we're going to create this forest. A lot of money karma is really coming to the surface right now. And those who have manipulated people with their money, they have not necessarily had benevolent thoughts about people when they're selling stuff. And maybe they're selling things that are harmful, and that they may have an end result that isn't to the highest and the best for that other person. That karma is really coming to be paid. And those of us who have had previous experiences, we have this knowledge base, this inner wisdom of what it's like to receive that bill in the sense of karma, where we would never do that. We're very, very cautious as to how we create our businesses, and a lot of really strong empaths are very, very afraid of becoming manipulative. They're afraid of being the narcissist, right? They're afraid of coercing people into spending their money on something that may not necessarily create happiness and joy out of that experience. And so a lot of light workers and a lot of empaths are really, they're learning to trust themselves, because they've learned before that that money karma isn't exactly the most fun experience. And then they're sort of creeping into this new experience of themselves, and remembering their lessons learned, and now they're bringing their hearts to their service. And the new earth, the new world, the new currency is about love. It's about benevolent service, really tapping into yourself and figuring out what is it that you're here to do to serve others, because we broke ourselves down into this individuality and third dimensional experience where we're ego based, we're separate from everybody else, and now we're reconstructing ourselves and putting us back together, and we're becoming more of a community base. We're becoming less of a hierarchical and more of this, how do we help serve the community? And in the new experience of the monetary system, we're not going to have these hierarchical, crazy, like conglomerate things. We're going to have a community service, and that really is going to help us become more confident in our own inner love and caring and supportive, and this really co-creative energy. So that's what the angels were really showing me. They were helping me understand this new energy that's coming through all of us, and being in touch with your kindness and your compassion for whomever you're serving, whether it's a product or a service. It's that creation from the heart. And because the purge is happening, right, we're saying goodbye to all of our old experiences, and we're transmuting all of that in order to be able to lay the ground for the new currencies. So their words of wisdom to me was, hold on, keep going, and continue to have that faith in knowing that love wins in the end. All right, so we have beautiful Damari, and she's going to share her magic with us today. And so I'm gonna go and find Damari. There she is. And yep, and then I'm going to pin myself as well. All right, so hello, beautiful. How are you?
Oh, so happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me. I'm excited to share the messages that my guides, the White Light Council, have for you. They're excited to be here with you as well. I was actually asking them to give me a preview of what they were gonna say, because I have to share with you. I just reconnected with the White Light Council just last week. I was channeling them over 15 years ago, and then I took a break because I was doing other things. And so just last week, they came back into my consciousness, and I was so excited, like, oh my gosh, guys, we can reconnect again. And so this desire to be of service and empower those who are being called to these calls, and either live or recorded, it's just such a beautiful motivation for me to bring them through. So this is the first time that they're actually going to be direct voice channeling a message to a group. So I am fully trusting, I'm opening my heart, and I am excited to see what's going to come through.
Me too. Thank you so much. We appreciate everything.
Beautiful. All
Yeah,
right.
so I guess everybody just take a deep breath and really receive the messages that the White Light Council are going to bring through for us.
Yes.
They're
And also, they say that the gift of their message is not only in the words that come through, but also in the energies that come through the message. So to open your heart to receiving the energies that are being transmitted, So just right now, you can say, yes, I receive, and then be opening yourself to the love and the gifts that are coming through for you. All right, so here we go. I'm just going to take a few deep breaths and start opening my mouth and see what comes out.
Great.
Okay. We are light, we are love, and we are here. Oh my goodness, it is such a delight to be here with you. And we have so much love for you. We ask that you open your hearts, open your minds, open your whole beings to the loving message that's coming through. It is our intention to connect with the light workers who are here on this call. We see that those who are attracted to being here are those who have come forth to earth at this powerful time of awakening to assist in the movement, in the evolution of humanity. This is a pivotal time in humanity where so many of you have decided to move from a place of fear and lack and limitation, believing that you're separate from each other, separate from source, separate from what you desire, and moving into a place of knowing that you are the divine, that you are one with each other, that you are one with source, that you are one with what you desire. And you have come forth from the spirit world, from other star systems, from other dimensions, because you knew that this was going to be such an exciting show. We're going to call it a show, a movie, a play. And you wanted to be part of it. And you said, yes, I will come forth to assist in this awakening. And so what can I bring with me to share in this experience? And you thought, I'm going to bring a gift. What gifts can I bring to humanity? And each one of you chose a unique gift from your heart to offer to the beings that we're going to be sharing this play with you. And this gift that each one of you shows is in your heart, dear ones. It's what you call your passion. It's what lights you up. It's what gets you excited. And it's very unique to each one of you. So we invite you to connect in this moment with that gift that's within your heart, within your soul, that you said, yes, I'm going to bring this gift to earth. Take a moment and connect with your passion. And many of you know what this is. And yet we can feel in the collective that there's some of you who are saying, but I don't know what my gift is. And that's okay. We invite you to just connect with your heart. You can breathe into your heart and ask yourself, what brings me joy? What excites me? What would I do even if there was no money involved? And we want to bring in the topic of money because we know that money is a big topic for many of you. And we are inviting you to bring in the energy of love as you think about money. So remember the love that you were feeling as you were thinking about your passion and your gift? This is the energy of love that we are inviting you to bring in as you think of money. Because money, see it as a gift that you are giving yourself. Because it's not just about you giving gifts, it's about you receiving as well. It's this beautiful balance between giving and receiving love. And money, dear ones, money is energy. And energy is everything that exists. The truth, the essence of everything that exists at the core is love. So money is love. So know that as you start associating your gifts and that love and that passion within you with the energy of money, you open yourself to receive this support in the form of money, because it's part of how humanity is structured right now. So allow yourself in this moment to open your heart and receive the love that comes through money. Money is divine. Money is loving. Yes. And we also want to bring to the awareness that many of you have been struggling with receiving money and bringing more money into your experience, um, into your life. And the reason this happens is because there's beliefs inside your consciousness that are being reflected back to you through your life experience. So at the core of the lack of money flow is really beliefs. So these beliefs, we just want to highlight some of them so that you are aware of what they are. And as we list them, some of them, we invite you to check with your inner guidance and see if any of these are triggering you. And you're like, yes, yeah, I have that one. I have that belief. And these are just beliefs. They're not really real. Beliefs, notice that the word believe, inside the word believe, is also the word lie. So these limiting beliefs that you have about money are actually lies that you have bought into. And these lies have been limiting your flow of money. But as you start realizing that they're really lies, dear ones, choose the truth. And as there is this famous popular saying here on earth, the truth shall set you free. So we invite you to step into your freedom and recognize these beliefs as lies and say to yourself, oh, that's a lie. And I'm choosing the truth. I'm choosing to set myself free, and I'm choosing love. So here are some of the beliefs, the lies that you have taken on from your life experience here on earth. Many of them have started seeping into your consciousness when you were children, as you were watching others around you, as you were watching and trying to learn how things here work on earth. You started reprogramming or programming your subconscious mind with these beliefs. Other of these beliefs come from genetics. They have been passed down to you through your parents and grandparents and extended families. They're just part of your cellular structure DNA. They're not really yours. They've just been passed down. You can let those go. And there's also some that come from past lives or other lives. There's really no past. It's all happening in the now, but we'll just call them past lives for ease of understanding. So here are some of the beliefs that we would like to shed some light on so that you empower yourself to choose differently. Here we go. I have to struggle to bring money into my experience. Money's hard to get. I have to work hard for money. Uh, Easy money, that's for others, not for me. The lucky ones. I don't know how they do it. I just don't know. I don't know how to make money. I don't know how to bring money into my experience with ease. I don't know. I can never be God. Yeah, I know intellectually, I know I'm one with God, but I don't really know it. Because if I knew who God is and that I am that God, that I am the creator of my experience, then money would come easily to me, just like everything else I want. So I can never be God. Another strong belief that we are feeling here in the collective is I don't belong. What am I doing here? I'm not from this place. Things here are hard. And because I don't belong, that means that I am separate from others. I am separate from what is here. So you're separating yourself from how things work in humanity, which involve money. Okay, dear ones. So these are some of the core beliefs that we want to shed light onto. Pay attention to those that triggered you, that you felt something within your body. And let's just bring in light and love to start shifting these lies into the truth. So just start saying to yourselves, I am love. I am divine love. I am God. I am money. I am love, swimming in love. I am God, swimming in God. I am money, swimming in money. And yes, smile, bring in the lightness, bring in the playfulness, bring in the love into your experience. Imagine yourself swimming in money. Money comes easily to me. That is the truth. That is my choice. That is what I am creating. That is what I am commanding to the universe to co create with me, because the power of divine love is within me. I set myself free from the lies. I came here to share a unique, beautiful gift of love. And I command the universe and all that is to support me in me shining my light and sharing my gifts in the highest good of all. And now we just want to say that we love you. Allow this message to integrate. Breathe it in, breathe in the love. And you'll notice that this message is going to be working through you now and in the days to come. So just allow and open your heart to receive all the gifts that God and life has for you. We are the White Light Council. We are light, we are love, and we are always with you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. That was amazing.
That was really exciting. Oh my gosh, thank you, guys. I'm just saying thank you to them because I wasn't sure what to expect. And oh my gosh, the power and the love that I was feeling as the words were flowing through. Oh, It's just a beautiful gift that I have received, and um, I'm excited that you guys were here to receive it too.
Oh, thank you. Give her some love in the chat, people. Thank you so much, Damari. That was amazing, and just so much love and so much wisdom. And the guides and angels are really telling us to just anchor ourselves into love and light and harmony and joy and ease and grace, because that's what we're stepping into. You know, I think that there's a lot of because our nervous systems have been built on this fear-based. It's like when things are good, we're like, oh my gosh, you know, when's the next shoe going to drop? And we're resetting our nervous systems so that we can invite love in and relax into love. Like that is the new energetics of where we're walking into it. And it's kind of like an abused child gets to, you know, walk into a non-abusive environment, and then all of a sudden it's like they're afraid, they're timid, they're a little worried. And it's resetting everything, learning that this is the new norm, and we're learning to trust it, and that's taking a little bit of time, and we're navigating it all. So thank you for the White Light Council, bring their beautiful divine love and transmission for us today. That was just letting it all get into our hearts. Oh, somebody saying, I got so emotional, got into my heart and veins really deep. Yay. And that made me smile and laugh. It was fun. Thank you so much. Beautiful hearts. It was perfect. It's fabulous, Tamari. Oh, so beautiful. Beautiful messages. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Any last words, Tamari?
I think I just want to say that message was so empowering. So if you really, you can listen to it again and just really open your heart to that, whatever they were saying. It's like, I don't know, whatever they said.
You'll have to listen to it yourself. The replay.
I love you guys. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, Tamari. See you next time. Bye-bye. All right. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. For those of you watching and you don't know who I am, I'm Johanna Gardner. I'm a Love Yourself Rich coach. Like literally, I help people love themselves rich to the richness of right here, right now. The moment of magic is right here. And when you build that inner wealth, you really build that inner peace and that inner joy and inner love. So we're doing our money angel workshop. We're really bringing in some messages from the angels. And I have this amazing, dear, dear friend who is just an incredible psychic medium channel. Like we have so much fun together and discovering our medical intuitive messages. She's a really incredibly powerful being, and I want to introduce you to Shelly Donati. So I'm just going to bring her on, and here she is. Hello, gorgeous.
Good morning, everybody.
Oh my gosh, we haven't been on Zoom together for a long time. So
It's been a very, very long time.
Wow. So Shelly, you're going to bring in a meditation activation. What were the angels going to bring through you today?
Well, we're gonna see where we go. I believe where we're going is I do a lot of past life regression. So continuing with today's theme, we're gonna go find an old little piece of you that needs to be cleared up, healed, acknowledged, whatever that is for you, so that it's no longer a money block and you can leave it where it was and heal it and not continue to carry it into this reality, into the current moment.
Okay, well, I guess I will leave it to you. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the other side.
Thank you for having me. All right. Well, good morning, everyone. So we're going to start off this morning. I want everyone to take a few deep cleansing breaths, get very grounded, very centered. And I'm going to ask you to just imagine yourself transporting from where you are currently to just your favorite, most peaceful place. Could be a beach, could be a mountain, could be a cabin, wherever that place is for you. Wherever your soul is most at peace, most at ease, and that your body can be completely present and peaceful. And I'm going to ask that each of your guides lift you up today and guide you on this journey to the most important stop today in your highest and best good, to help you heal your old money story and clear any old money blocks that you've brought forward from the past that you're continuing to live with. Okay. So now that you're comfortable where you are, you're open to receiving. And in comes your guide, one of your spirit guides. And they're going to come up in front of you and they're going to hand you a book. So I want you to take the book into your hands and just notice what the book feels like. Is it a big book? Is it a little book? Is it heavy? Is it light? Is it new? Is it tattered? Just really feel that book and the energy that book holds. And with that, you're going to open the book. Your guide will help you open to the page that you need to see. And as you look at that page and start to read the words, you're going to feel yourself just being transported into that scene. And you're going to be transported to a different timeline. And look around and see if you can tell where you are. Physically where you are, time frame where you are, and who is around you. And what is happening around you. And your spirit guide is there right beside you. If you need any clarity or you have any questions about what's occurring, people and places will come forth to you. And really breathe in and in your core, experience where you are. And you may have people come up to you, either hand you a gift or give you a message. So that if you're handed something, just take it and hold on to it, cherish it. And if it's a verbal message you receive, then receive it in your mind and your heart and your soul. And feel free to move around this area to just explore, to realize that this was one of the many experiences that have made you who you are. And the lessons learned there are meant to help you, not meant to hold you back from where you are today. And when you feel complete and at peace with this experience, you can take a few steps back and find yourself sitting back in your favorite place with a book that's open in your hands, in your lap. And if you were given a gift that's still in your hand, now would be the time to open it, see what it is, what the message is in it for you. And take a minute to let this experience integrate into your body. Feel it shift out and clear out pieces of old beliefs that don't serve you. Fill that with the joy and the completion and closure of understanding that experience you just saw and relived. And your guide that is there with you, if you have any questions or lack of clarity on the experience, now would be the opportunity to have a conversation with him to help you understand how to integrate all of this together. And when you feel complete in that, you can hand your book, your record book, back to your guide. Thank him for bringing it to you today, for guiding you on this experience, and for always being with you to help you continue moving forward and to integrate all of these pieces into your present being and soul. And when you're ready, you can start coming back into the present moment. Okay. Is everyone back?
Wow. Woo. Um, I got transported to a completely like of in the 15th century and I was in a castle, and I had these really pointy shoes and this head thing, and it smelled really dusty, and it was, I don't know, it was kind of like King George V kind of era, it's like, ugh, that just the sanitation back then was not exactly the most
Not
pristine.
what it is today, no.
um I got was shown a bookmark. It was
Mhm.
like made of gold, and it had an owl on it, and it said "You are beautiful." So it's like,
Aw.
"Mm." Oh, that's beautiful. How about everybody else? Share in the chat. Thank you so much. That was amazing. Yeah, somebody said I was in a different century. Wow, just wow. Open my heart. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Well, thank you so much, Shelley. I appreciate your gift and your magic.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me. Yeah,
Yay.
we haven't done this together in how many years? It's been a long time.
It's been a long, long time. So it's nice to have you back and sharing your magic again.
Well, thank you.
Say thank you to Shelley for everybody. It was beautiful. Yay. And so huge for me. So beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Well, for those of you who are watching the recording, I would love to invite you to come join with us in live so that you can stay for our Q&A section. We're going to open it up for questions, and I'll channel some intuitive messages for people in helping healing their money stories. So you can see the link in the below, and come join us. Thank you so much, and I will stop the recording.